Hey, how's it going, everybody? Another update with me and how everything's going. So my last video I made, I was talking about how I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again, and I have all these dreams and ambitions, and I talked about getting out of debt, which has been quite a process I'm going through right now, but I'm near the finish line, very close, and it feels really amazing to be in that situation. But I wanted to talk about risk and the abundance mindset that I'm holding right now in trying to possess, because I want to get into a much better situation that I'm in. And essentially the only way to do that is to take massive risks. And my whole life, and I think a lot of people can relate, we've been told to go the safe route, go to school, get a 9-to-5, go through the easy route, not the easy route, but the route that has the highest potential of safety. And that's fine, that's great, and some people love that, and I'm not knocking on it, but for me personally, I can't do it. I have many dreams and ambitions, and I want to shoot for the stars, and of course, that's just my personality a bit, and of course, I've definitely dealt with severe consequences because of this. But if you kind of hold that same mindset of me, the biggest risk I can take is giving up, right? And being in a position that I know I truly don't want to be in. And so that's when risks come into play. And that's why oftentimes I always try to tell myself there's no such thing as a risk too big, as long as you're willing to deal with the consequences, which currently I am. And I'm not going to beat around the bush. If I went the safe route and I did the things I was told to do, then I wouldn't be in this crazy situation of thousands upon thousands of dollars in debt. I've been traveling all around the country, Cincinnati, Chicago, Florida, Miami, just staying at friends, family places, working through the nights, grinding on Uber, and it's brutal. It's not fun. But you know what? I would want it no other way. And I've learned so many lessons in my life through messing up. And boy, have I messed up a lot. And you know, that goes and leads me into the next thing that I want to talk about, which is the abundance mindset. And essentially, abundance means a lot, right? And, you know, many times you hear quality is better than quantity, but I kind of disagree with that, because if you think about it in the perspective of sales, is if you make one good phone call out of 100, you might sell one product. But what if you were able to make 10,000 phone calls, but they weren't really that great, but you did 10,000, so maybe you would close 5 of them, which would be a much lower percentage of the 1 out of 100. I mean, it would be like 10 times worse than that. But since you just did more, you got more out of it. And, you know, this is the mindset I hold. You know, it's like one of those things is you can't get anything if you don't take risks and you don't take chances. And essentially, the abundance mindset gives you the ability to say, there's no pressure. I just have to keep trying. And if you can adapt that mindset, it can really get you to places you never even thought you can go to. And I have a quick little analogy. I grew up hunting and fishing, and something that you do when you go bow hunting, when you shoot with the bow and arrow in the woods, is you do something called a morning shot. So when you wake up very early in the morning, before you go out into the woods, you take one shot. And the whole reason for this is you get that one reputation in, and you know where you're at. And the point that I'm trying to make is, you know, you can practice all you want, but you don't really know how things are going to work out until you've been in that situation. And so this is kind of freeing, because it kind of lets you know that no matter how little education you have, how little experience you have, it doesn't matter, because you can have a guy that has been in the most experience in his career, he has the most education, but he can still flop, because the morning shot is the one that truly matters. When you're in this situation, when you're in pressure, it's like Alvin Iverson said, right? Practice, because the game is actually what matters. You can practice all you want, but if you're actually not doing it, it doesn't matter in the first place. So I hope that kind of, if someone can hear that, that can kind of feel the pressure, take the pressure off of you of thinking you need to be this incredible full resume type person. So anyways, I've rambled on enough, but just to reiterate, my goals right now is to save a bunch of money, and after that, and during the same time, get back into the sales game. I want to make money online, want to sell and close deals and change people's lives for the right offer. Want to get into even better shape and just want to keep shooting for the stars and, not let any negativity get to me. Keep crushing these YouTube videos, no matter what the views are, no matter what the negative comments are. I really enjoy making them. That's the whole reason why I'm making them. So that's my goals right now. And I hope you guys are out there being ambitious, and I'll talk to you soon.